This is Chapter 25, Soft Tissue and Trauma. Abrasion is a scratch or a scrape. Amputation is a surgical removal of traumatic severing of a body part. Avulsion is a tearing away or tearing off a piece of flap of skin or other soft tissue. A bandage is any material used to hold a dressing in place. A closed wound is an internal injury with no open pathway from the outside. A contusion is a bruise. Crust injury is an injury caused when a force is transmitted from the body's exterior to its internal structures. A dermis is the inner second layer of the skin found beneath the epidermis. A dressing is any material used to cover a wound that will help control bleeding and prevent additional contamination. The epidermis is the outer layer of skin. A full thickness burn is a burn in which all the layers of skin are damaged. A hematoma is swelling caused by collection of blood under the skin. A laceration is a cut. Occlusive dressing is any dressing that forms an airtight seal. An open wound is an injury in which the skin is interrupted, exposing the tissues beneath. A partial thickness burn is a burn in which the epidermis, which is the first layer of skin, is burned through and the dermis, second layer of skin, is damaged. A pressure dressing is a dressing applied tightly to control bleeding. A puncture wound is an open wound that tears through the skin and destroys underlying tissue. The rule of nines. For an adult, each area represents 9% of the body surface. The head and neck, and each upper extremity, the chest, the abdomen, upper back, lower back and butt, the front of the lower extremities, the back of the lower extremities, and a 1% for the genitalia area. For a child is 18% of the head and 18% to the lower extremities. The rule of palm is a method for estimating the extent of each burn. The palm in the fingers of the patient's hand equals 1% of the patient's body surface. The subcutaneous layer is layers of fat and soft tissue below the dermis, so it'd be the third layer of skin. A superficial burn is a burn that only involves the epidermis, which is the outer layer of skin. A universal dressing is just a bulky dressing.